Hey team, Ray here from MotoNZ, out for a ride on the mighty Tenere 700. It is the first ride out here in spring, especially for me. And so I'm out in the Akatauas, pretty much the same place as I brought the bike when I first got the YSS suspension done to test it. Out here, because I heard that the trail had been bulldozed. And so I've come to probably the most famous spot for me, the cutting. You'll remember, this is the place I dropped the T7 on its right-hand side, bent the exhaust. I filmed other people trying to come up here. It was a technical section. It was the hardest bit out here. And holy crap, it's unrecognizable. I've just ridden up here on the T7. I knew it was a section, but I didn't realize how easy it was. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. No technical aspect to it at all. It's just another part of the ride. Here's something cool. I've been rocking this Rev'It off-track 2 jacket. Really nice and thermally insulated. 3 layers. It's got the outer layer, which keeps most of the water out. It's got a waterproof layer on the inside, and then it's got this thermal layer on the next inside. This is super lightweight, but does an amazing job of keeping in the thermal insulation. And on a day like this, at about 16 degrees, it's too hot. So to take it out, none of this faffing around with zips or anything. You got 2 little domes and it just comes straight out. 5-minute job. How awesome is that? Kind of a no excuses ride today too, because the Tenere 700 is still in, well, it's got the suspension, the YSS suspension set up for dirt. I've done bugger all to it since we got it installed at RS Motorcycles. In fact, I've done nothing to it. I've just been keeping an eye on how much of the suspension travel or the fork travel at the front we're using. Still not bottomed out. Look at that. It was still about 10 mil off bottom out, which is great. The tyres, the Mitas E07 pluses that I've been running for forever, all of this year in commuting. I mean, yeah, there are better tyres that you could run in these conditions. You know, get some more traction. These tyres, if they were new, would be perfectly great. But, I mean, they're worn down. There's not an awful lot of tread. They're almost at the end of their life. But I'm still out here doing it. A little bit of slip from the rear wheel when I wind on the power, but otherwise, no dramas. It's a no excuses ride. Get out there and do it. And rocking the Arrow, I think it's the Arrow Wrap 2.0 helmet. Got the GoPro on the front there, which is great. Last time I was out here, I was running a full visor adventure helmet, and I regretted that because I had to have the visor up, so I thought, we'll go goggles today. And it's working out well. And all this, what am I? 30, I've been riding 30 minutes. 30, 35 minutes max. All of this not far out of town. I can hear a bike coming up the hill. Let's watch. So there you go. The cutting, it's an absolute doddle now. Right, I think it's time to keep going. Let's go. Okay, here we are at the top of Hydro Valley. What I kind of think is the crossover point between the Akatarawa Forest, and on the Kapiti side, that way, is the Manga Kotukutuku Valley. It's probably windy, you probably can't hear me, but it's been fun. And if I can get out here and do this on bull tyres, old tyres, then anybody can do this. But I tell you what, the YSS Suspension is doing a fantastic job. It was definitely worth the money when you come out here and play out here. Righto, well, it's been fun. I'm getting warm standing up here. It's like 17 degrees. Kapiti is that way. You can see Kapiti Island. Woo! And I'm about ready for some lunch. So I'm going to go Kapiti, out the Mungatuks, and I'll talk to you shortly. we've made it to the Mangakatukutuku Valley. We're on tarmac again. Good ride. First of spring, first time through this season. It's looking pretty good. And I think we're due a really good summer. So hopefully lots of sun, lots of dry, lots of hot, because we didn't get that last season. Righto team, thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Got any questions or comments, chuck them in the comments box below. That seems to work pretty well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hooroo!